Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to a great day of learning. We're your teachers today. I'm Miss Amanda.
And I'm Miss Cabry. We are so glad to be with you today for tons of fun, reading, and knowledge.
We have some learning goals today. We are going to learn all about natural resources, where those resources are found in nature, and how valuable and important they are to people. We'll also identify some key natural resources and describe how people use them. Our focus standards today are RI.K.2, 4 and 7, and then L.K.5.
That's right. Remember, friends, we have a special responsibility to take care of our beautiful earth that is made up of land, air, and water.
So let's review what we've already learned by using our KWO chart, all right? Last time we learned that garbage that is collected inside and taken outside can be stored in a dumpster, and then it can be taken by a garbage truck to the landfill.
We certainly did. We also learned what littering did to our earth, and that littering too much garbage and having too much garbage makes our earth unhealthy.
Today, our good friend, Good Old Earth, has another read aloud for us. It's all about natural resources that come from Earth.
Natural resources are things found in nature, such as land, water, and air, that are valuable and very important to people. People use natural resources every day. For example, people use water to drink, to wash things, and to make other things we need, such as medicine.
So listen carefully to the read aloud that Good Old Earth will share with us in just a few moments to find out more about today's topic, natural resources. In fact, I see that phrase right here. When I lift up the phrase, there's a picture.
I see that there's a picture of some land, some air, and some water. Natural resources are things found in nature, like this land, air, and water, that are valuable and of great importance to people. Let's put a hand motion with this to help us remember. Let's move our hand over our fist like this to show that natural resources are all over Earth. What's the phrase? Yes, natural resources.
Now, I could use it in a sentence. One example of the Earth's natural resources is trees, which are used to make lumber to build houses and also to make paper.
I see there's another word here. This word says conserve. Say the word. Yes, conserve. Conserve means to protect or save something. Let's hold our hands close to our chest like this, okay? To show that we have to protect or save something. Do it with me when you say conserve. Yes, conserve.
I might say, my dad asked me to please take shorter showers to conserve water. Tell me our word that means to protect or save something. That's it, conserve.
Here's a picture to remind us to conserve or save water. Variations or slight changes in the word could be conserves, conserved, or conserving.
Now, this word says decayed. Decayed means rotten or decomposed. Let's do a motion to help us remember the meaning of the word decayed. Right? Now, that's our word that means rotten or decomposed. Decayed. What's our word? I heard it. Decayed.
If I wanted to use that word in a sentence, I could say, the decayed trash in the landfill smell awful. Look at the picture under the word decayed. This picture is of an apple that is decayed. It's rotten and the process of decomposing. What's the word? You said it, decayed. That's it.
Our last word is oxygen. Everyone, let's take a giant deep breath. What we just breathed in was oxygen, the part of the air we breathe that's needed for us to live is oxygen. So to remind us about the word oxygen, we'll breathe in deeply.
That's a perfect way to help us remember. I'll give a great sentence example for this word. We need to breathe in oxygen to stay healthy. This is a
You've got that right. It is a picture of oxygen. We're going to use a large O and a tiny 2. That's the symbol that many scientists use to write oxygen. So what word do we have here? Oxygen.
Miss Amanda, do you think you and our friends at home are up for a game with these words?
Oh, I'm always ready for a game. Let's do it. What's it gonna be? Maybe basketball? How about some football? I'm also a great ping pong player.
Well, we don't have space or enough room to play those games, so we're gonna play a different game than you mentioned.
Well, okay, I guess. I didn't bring my football cleats anyway.
Okay, I promise you'll like it. It's called the Swat the Word game.
Oh, really? Who gets to do the swatting?
Well, I was thinking you could.
Oh, I'm in.
All right, great. I'm going to say one of the definitions, and you and the scholars at home are going to listen carefully, and then you're going to swat the picture that matches the definition.
Oh, so let me get this straight. You're going to say the definition. You might do the motion to help remind us, and then I just swat you?
No! Listen for the scholars at home to tell you which word is correct. You swat the word, not me.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I mixed up those instructions.
Okay, so you think you've got it now?
I do. Scholars at home, are you ready?
Okay, here you go. All right, listen. Our first definition is rotten or decompose.
Friends, which word should I swat? Ah, I heard it, decayed.
Yes. Okay, the next definition is something that is found in nature, such as land, water, or air, that are valuable and great importance to people.
What are your thoughts, scholars? Natural resources.
Amazing. Okay, let's keep going. What about the part of the air that we breathe that is needed to keep people alive?
I know this one. Do you know it? Yep. If you said oxygen, you've got it.
You guys are so smart. All right, try this one. To protect something or to save something.
What could it be? Oh, thank you. You knew it. Whew. I know it now. It's conserve.
You knew it. I knew you could do it. All right, great learning today. And Miss Amanda, I'll take that fly swatter back now.
But it's so lovely.
I need it back. All right, now, friends at home, remember, today is the day that we will learn all about natural resources and the different ways that people use them.
That's exactly right. Our good friend, good old Earth, is back with us to share the read aloud. There he is right there, Miss Cabry. You found him.
Welcome back, good old Earth. We can't wait to hear what you have to share with us today.
Hi, kids. It's me, good old Earth. I'm so excited to be back with you for another time of learning. I always like to start by showing you a picture of me, just to remind you how beautiful, amazing, and magnificent I am. everything people need in order to live happy, healthy lives is available right here on Earth. What continents can you see in this picture? The continents are the 7 largest pieces of land on Earth. You can see Europe, Africa, and a little bit of Asia. You can always spot Europe because of the shape of Italy. That's the one that looks like a boot. See the big brown area at the bottom of the picture? That's North Africa. It's almost completely covered by the Sahara Desert, which is the biggest desert and one of the driest, hottest places on Earth. You won't find too many people living in the Sahara Desert, but that does not mean that nobody lives there. It is possible to live in the desert. However, there are very few natural resources like water in the desert, which makes it very difficult for people to live there. Let's talk a bit more about natural resources for a minute. Natural resources are things you can find in nature, outside, underground, underwater, or even in the sky. Natural resources are not made by people. Natural resources are part of me, good old Earth. There are 2 natural resources in this picture. Can you guess what they are? Yes. Water and trees are 2 examples of natural resources that are very important and valuable to people. As I just said, one natural resource is water. Of course, one way we use water is to drink it just as it is. Other things we drink, such as juice, soda, and tea, also contain water. We use water for baths, washing dishes, brushing our teeth, cooking, and watering the garden where we grow food. The list goes on and on. Trees are natural resources too. This illustration shows just a few things that come from or are made out of trees. See the chair, the pencil, and even tissues. What else is made from trees? Since trees are mostly wood, we use that resource to make all sorts of things. Wood for houses, furniture, pencils, baseball bats, and a million other uses. Paper is also made from trees. Everything made out of paper comes from trees, including your notebook, napkins, cereal boxes and other cardboard boxes, and the posters on the walls in your classrooms. Oh, this is a pretty picture of trees, but I actually wanted to point out something else. The blue sky above the trees. Trees are also important because of their connection to another natural resource in the sky, air. You really can't see air, but it's all around you and everything else here on Earth. Did you know that trees actually keep the air clean and fresh for you to breathe? Amazing, right? All plants help clean the air, but trees are the biggest and best air cleaners. They take in dirty air and put out nice, fresh oxygen, which your body needs to breathe in to stay alive. The more trees that are there, the cleaner the air will be. If the air is too dirty, though, even the trees will get sick. There are other important natural resources, too. I'm going to zip through these pretty quickly, just to give you an idea of the kinds of natural resources you can find scattered around on or inside the Earth. But don't worry, I am going to tell you more about them over the next few days. This picture was taken on a farm. What do you see? You can call it dirt if you want, but farmers call it soil. Soil is a natural resource, and it's where farmers plant their crops. Soil is made up partly of decayed or rotten parts of dead plants and creatures. Worms help to turn the dead things into new soil. It can take about 1,000 years to make 1 inch of good soil. Without soil, you wouldn't have plants or vegetables. Here's a school of fish. A school is another name for a group of fish. You may go to school too. There are groups of children there. This school is all about fish, though. Fish are important natural resources too because some people and animals eat them. In fact, some animals eat nothing but fish. Do you know what these two natural resources are? The one on the left is called coal. The one on the right is oil. Coal and oil are natural resources that come from the inside of Earth. Coal and oil can be used to make energy, electricity, or fuel to make cars run. I have so many natural resources. I'll tell you this, you people sure are clever because you figured out how to turn all of these natural resources, water, trees, air, and the soil on land, into many things that you need. In another lesson, I'll teach you how to conserve these natural resources as a way to help take care of the earth. Remember, conserve means to protect or save. I'll also teach you that using some natural resources too much can actually hurt the earth. And none of us want that, right? Right. Now, friends, that's all for my reading today. Thanks for listening and learning all about me, good old Earth. Oh, what great information! Thanks, good old Earth, for sharing with us again today. Friends at home, what do you think was the main topic from the information good old Earth gave us?
Oh, I heard someone say natural resources. That's precisely right. The main topic, or main idea, of what you've heard was natural resources. So, what are natural resources anyway?
Those are things in nature that are important to people and which people can use to make other things. What were some of the natural resources good old Earth read about?
Hey, I heard so many answers. Soil or land, trees, water, air, coal, fish, oil. How do people use some of these natural resources?
Miss Cabry, I know that one. Now, we use trees to make paper, cardboard, and wooden objects. And we use water to drink, to take baths, and to water our gardens. And we breathe the air.
That's it. So you mentioned trees. I wonder, how do trees and plants help keep the air clean?
What do you think, friends? Yes, they take in dirty air and they give back or give off clean air. I am so thankful for clean air.
So am I. Now, scholars, let's name two natural resources that can be used to make energy and fuel.
If you name coal and oil, you've got it. Now I have one more question for all of you. Think deeply about this question. What do you think would happen if there was no more clean water on Earth?
Oh, Miss Amanda, we wouldn't have any clean water to drink. We couldn't use clean water for our baths, to give our pets. We couldn't even cook with it. That would make us sad. Our pets and our earth would all feel so sad.
That's true, and I agree. That's why we must work together to take care, the best care, of our earth and conserve it. And conserve those natural resources.
I am so glad we are learning this valuable information. I want all of us, our animal friends, our plants, to be happy, healthy, and live on a happy and healthy earth.
Oh, that's absolutely right. Friends, remember when we learned that new word, conserve?
We knew you would remember. Conserve means to save or protect.
Yes, someone might conserve water by turning off the faucet when they're brushing their teeth. Or people might conserve nature by protecting natural land and not building on it.
Scholars, think about something that you may want to conserve. Use conserve when you whisper it to us. Aha! You may have said, it is important to conserve coal. That's a great natural resource to conserve. Now, interestingly, the antonym or opposite of conserve is waste. So, let's practice with conserve and waste. Miss Amanda has some cards. She's going to read them to us. If it's a way to conserve something, we will say this or that is a way to conserve a natural resource. But if it's wasteful, we will say that is a way to waste a natural resource.
So this is going to be great practice for us as we remember how to take care of our earth. So here's our first card. Letting the water run in the sink for too long.
Let's think about that. Friends, what do you think? We don't think that saves water. So, that is a way to waste natural resources.
Exactly. Let's do another one. Remember, we're looking to determine if this will conserve or waste natural resources. Conserve and waste are antonyms. They mean opposite things. So, here we go. Using 3 paper towels to clean something up when you only need 1.
Whoa, that sounds like a lot of paper towels. Scholars, what do you think? That's not conserving. That is a way to waste natural resources.
You've got it. Taking a short shower. What about that?
I think I heard someone was just saying that's saving water. So let's respond with, yes, that is a way to conserve natural resources.
Ooh, here's a good one. Leaving the television on when you are not watching it.
I've seen people do that before. What do you think, friends? Great thinking. That is a way to waste natural resources.
For sure. You're great at this. All right, let's do one more. What about turning off the lights after everyone has left the room?
Oh, If you said it's the opposite of waste, which is conserve, you've got it. That is a way to conserve natural resources.
Fantastic. You have done so well deciding if these events conserve or waste natural resources. We want to be good stewards of our Earth's natural resources, so we want to be sure to work to conserve them.
I've had so much fun today, boys and girls. We hope you enjoyed learning at home all about how to take care of our Earth and the best way to take care of it. We look forward to seeing you again.
Yes, please join us again soon as we continue to explore ways to be good stewards of our Earth's natural resources. Thank you for doing your best today, scholars. Be sure to share something that you've learned today with someone in your home. All rights and credits for today's lesson belong to Core Knowledge Language Arts. We would like to thank them for publicly sharing these valuable resources. The views and opinions expressed in this lesson are those of the Core Knowledge authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the Mississippi Department of Education. Thanks again for joining us today, friends. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.